to Ypsilanti, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see, the winners of 7 straight, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Blue Devils will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Eastern Michigan's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Jones to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Blue Devils offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move, it's Beebe. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Blue Devils, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Duke.
This wide receiver is so dynamic. The bubble screen is a play every offense has in their back pocket now these days. You just want to find different ways for this guy to touch the football, whether it's jets, reverses, and bubble screens. He makes people look so silly out in space like he did right there.
Eastern Michigan, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jones wants to throw it. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. On a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Smith. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big 3rd down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think
breaks into the open, ripping through the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Eagles have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Pocket breaking down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Gives it on the option. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Let's talk for just a minute about that. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it, 1st down and more. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Beebe. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. And the Blue Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jones to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Direct snap. Slithers into space. Just steamrolling the defense. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Little. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. The Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Got enough space. Touchdown, Duke. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And that's why it's so tough to stop an option offense in plays like this, because defensively, you've got to be so good with your assignments. Someone needs the dive. Someone needs the quarterback. Who's got the pitch man? That time, nobody on defense had the answer.
He'll do it himself on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Jones wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Reinbold. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw again. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Beebe. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. Running free. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Once he got some room, it was over.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Gives it on the option. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. He's got it. Discards it with the stiff arm. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Blue Devils with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Making side adjustments here. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Blue Devils have this offense rolling. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Duke. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Iowa State somehow, some way, found a way there in Ames and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The run to the left. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Warren. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And that's a first down.
Jones to throw. Got a man. It's Smith. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Reinbold. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. He'll throw it. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Warren.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
There he goes. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. It's complete. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Makes the catch. It's Little. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Using his feet to buy time. Zings it complete to the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Let's go.
They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They want to throw it. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Dances away to buy time. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Blue Devils. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Number 19 in the end zone.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Oh, he's got some space. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on second and short. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. The Blue Devils come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The offense changing the play. He'll throw on third down. Looking to scramble. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Duke.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is good.
49, Eastern Michigan, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. His drive will open from the 15. Jones wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle. It's Reinbold. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. A 1st down for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. for it on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Blue Devils will try to move the chains on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Jones to throw. The sure hands, it's Smith. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play. The Eagles have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Smith takes the handoff. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Turning it on. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. He's looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That last one leaves him 8 yards away from pay dirt. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. With the catch, it's Little. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. Pass to sticks him still on his feet. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Breaks into the open. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give it to the back. The Blue Devils will move the sticks with the first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They've put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
It's complete to the right. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Duke. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Duggan. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
Here's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They've got him before he gets the first down marker, and the screen does not deliver. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Man. So nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware. But you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's James. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. First play of this drive comes from the 27. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A strike downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Running to Green. Runs through the tackle.
Hey, I like this by the offense. Nice job of not forcing it, having to throw the football. Now you make it 3rd and manageable and put your offense in a better position to succeed. That's a nice 2nd down play.
He's open on the right. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
8 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Why are you guys giving up?
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play.